Welcome back, everybody, to the New England Patriots franchise here on Madden 22. So, we know the deal with this Jets game. We know all about it. But before that, as we go through here, wanted more of a, like a channel update. So, as for this franchise, we are going to get through the rest of this season, and that's probably it. That'll probably end the Madden 22 franchise. I think this game has obviously run its course. It probably ran its course, a month or two ago. The views aren't there. It's just no excitement. I know kind of it's the same thing. It's a game here, game there. I don't do Ultimate Team. I don't do anything like that. I'm just a pure franchise type of guy. And I try to give you the best gameplay as possible. And I think I do. I think I have some of the best gameplay out there. Games are close. You can get a high-scoring affair, but you can also kind of get a 24-21 type of ball game, defensive score. So I think the games are definitely entertaining, and it's not like we've even won a Super Bowl in this franchise here coming into year number 5, but I think it's definitely run its course for the year. So we'll do our best to finish it out, and with that, I think the videos are going to be a lot shorter. I'm going to condense down the games. I'm not going to have... Now, this game will still have all the full drives. I'm doing this afterwards, but the game will be condensed. So instead of, a 25, 30-minute video, I think we're going to cut it down to... We'll try to cut it down to around 15 minutes. Something I'd like to do, what I usually do with the preseason type games and videos, is just cut it down. And that's going to be the point of this. And also going forward, the show will be coming out. I don't even know if baseball is going to be even playing this year. But we'll have a franchise, and we'll have definitely fun with that. But also going forward, obviously this is not my job. I don't do this. I just do this for fun. I don't make really any money on this at all. I just do it for, fun. I would love to do this for, a living. That'd be fantastic. I'd be able to put out more content than usual. But, I think maybe we do... There might be some different stuff on here. Maybe a new game comes out, like a God of War or something like that, and I might just play it on here. I don't want to be stuck kind of in that I only play Madden type deal. I think it just gets stale and boring, and I have way more, other interest in, life itself. I love comic books. I'm a comic book nerd. Just saw the Batman. I mean, that movie is fantastic. If you've seen it below, you want to comment. Stuff like that. Like, I'm just more, into things like that, and I don't mind bringing that to this channel. And I know it's been a mainly sports channel, but, I mean, we'll see. I don't know how much will really change, but it's going to be, kind of the, most of the same stuff here all the time. Sports franchise, that's not going away ever, and that's going to be the main thing of this channel, obviously. But don't be surprised maybe sometime down the line there's a little bit of a change. So I just wanted to go over that as we're already into this ball game here against the Jets. And we obviously all know about the Jets. That was our beginning franchise team. Spent 4 years with them. Reached an AFC Championship game. Fired last year. And beat them in the first game of the season. Here now in the second game of the season. And here goes Malik Willis. A guy we brought in second round. Won the starting job, had a fantastic preseason, and was such a success for us. But it just didn't work for us. Good luck to him. I mean, I think I root for these players, guys we drafted as he's going deep here, looking for another guy we drafted, Quincy Buckley, but the organization. Now I'm out of that one, so forget about that. We want to beat this team as much as possible. So let's get to the gameplay. 3rd and 6. Firing over the middle. That's wide open. That's going to be caught. Jonnu Smith with the catch. And he's over the 40-yard line up to, first down. So the Jets defense gave us and stopped us the first drive. Let's see what happens here. Is over the middle. Man, we're just leaving the middle of the field wide open as Buckley with another catch. And that is a guy you don't want to lead open the open space. We know what he can do with his speed. And the Jets now down to the 16-yard line. And obviously this Jets team, we built up this team. They've gotten rid of a few guys, but their offensive line is just... We built it up to be absolutely awesome as Gidry, the former Jet, the guy we brought over in free agency, gets the interception. That is some payback there, and that is a huge play at the goal line. You rarely see, I think rarely see CPU guys intercept the ball. it's usually a user pick that gets it. And this time the CPU actually makes a fantastic play in the right spot, picks it off, and now we take this ball over at the 50-yard line. So here comes Brady. 1st and 10, fires underneath. That's going to be DJ Chark with the catch. First down up to the 39-yard line. And speaking of the NFL, man, what about all these trades? Like Russell Wilson going to the Broncos. I like seeing the Washington Commander fans, as we're going to give it right back. Ashton Davis is going to pick this one off, and we'll bring him down. Not too happy about getting Carson Wentz. I mean, he's an okay, solid quarterback. I mean, I guess you're relying on that defense, and maybe he'll get something with Terry McLaurin, but I don't know. The guy is just a turnover waiting to happen. He makes really bad decisions. But, I mean, I guess he's better than what you got. That's for sure. But, yeah, Wilson to the Broncos. The AFC is just absolutely ridiculous, as this one's going to be caught underneath Vinovich with the tackle. But the AFC is just, it's dumb. It's so many talented quarterbacks. It's just crazy what the AFC is going to be. Like, who is going to be, as this one's going to be picked off. Grenard with the pick. What is going on in this ball game? 3 interceptions. Willis with another pick. And what do you only come in with 2 interceptions the entire season? 3? And we already got 2 here in this first half. Once again, CPU makes a great play on that. Nice job. But yeah, it's just ridiculous what the AFC is. Who knows who's going to, you're thinking, oh, Burrow and the Bengals. They make it. Maybe that's the next team. Like, maybe it could be. But then that same division, you got Lamar Jackson. You got the Ravens. If they stay somewhat healthy, they were the #1 seed before he goes out. So there you go. Same division. Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger gone. What did they do? Did they add in a quarterback? It's up the middle. It's Harris for the touchdown. And we'll take the lead in this ball game. But yeah, and the Cleveland. Say what you want to say about Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, their defense is usually solid. Nick Chubb, a great running game. But yeah, maybe Mayfield's the problem. But still, a solid team. That division alone is crazy. This AFC East division, New England, they got Mac Jones. The team is still going to be back. I think they're going to be good. It's going to be interesting to see what Miami does, going through forward. Jets, how does Zach Wilson progress? How does that team go? And Robert Saleh here in year number 2. As we'll toss this one out to Travis Etienne as I'm going back and forth between real. Just kind of bantering here. But, it's just crazy what it's going to be. Obviously you got Buffalo in that same division. Maybe the best team in the AFC. Best quarterback as this one's called. Misplay there underneath by Guidry. As Buckley off to the races, brought down at the 7-yard line. So that has a big play. Trying to go for that pick. Should have just went for the tackle there. As now the Jets moving into the second quarter here, trying to tie this ball game up. You go to the South. You got Tennessee, obviously. And that team runs for Derrick Henry. I mean, without Derrick Henry, I just do not trust Ryan Tannehill. I know they have A.J. Brown, who's a great, very good receiver, but their defense is never trustworthy. And, Derrick Henry makes the whole thing go. I don't think Tannehill's really doing much there. As Malik Willis going to be dropped back by Vinovich at the 22-yard line. So they won't get anything here. They'll kick a field goal. But then, yeah, you got Jacksonville. I mean, what does Trevor Lawrence look like? How's that team built up more here in year number 2 under that? Who else you got? Indianapolis. Yeah, what do they, what's their plan going forward? I don't know. So the AFC South is definitely, I would think, the weaker one. And then you go to the West. Now you got Russell Wilson in Denver, and their receiving core is outstanding. Maybe work on the offensive line, but their receiving core defense is solid. They have a very, underrated defense. And then obviously the Chargers, Justin Herbert. I mean, one of the best young quarterbacks in football. It's one of those franchises that's kind of snake bitten, and they just have to kind of get over the hump, I think. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but sometimes these franchises have a hard time getting through. And then obviously you got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I mean, how many teams? I could see maybe in the NFC you see maybe like 2 or 3 teams possibly of getting to a Super Bowl winning. In the AFC, there's like 7 or 8. It's just ridiculous. So, thought that was absolutely crazy. We'll see what happens in this draft, the rest of free agency. See what happens. as we maintain the 7-3 lead here, as that is going to hurt our offensive line right there. Guard goes out. 5:37 left here in this first half. Really haven't even talked much about this ball game as Brady fires. I wasn't sure about that one. As Shark is there for the catch. He's up to the 9-yard line. It has really been a sloppy game. 3 turnovers here so far. First and goal, trying to put this one in, get it up to a 14-3 lead. Harris with the carry, and he is going to be down around the 1-yard line as Wagner gets hurt, and that's another guy that just got released, so we'll see where he goes in real life. But second and goal from the 1. Harris in the backfield, up the middle, digs forward, he's in for the touchdown. Take a 14-3 lead. So coming off that crazy game in Dallas that ends up in a tie, so technically the full undefeated season. I mean, we'd still be undefeated, but doesn't really count with a tie. Yeah, I don't know about that. But looking a lot more dominant in this ball game as the Jets, we've kind of shut them down. Just that, they had the one drive that ends up in the pick. They just haven't converted in the red zone. We ended up for a field goal, but now 3rd and 1. And make it 3rd and 6. That's going to be a false start, man. You can't have those penalties. You just really can't. Especially in those situations. Those are just drive killers. 3rd and 6 now from the 20. 3:44 left to the outside. Forced it early. Receiver not ready. Kadarius Toney out there. And that is going to be incomplete. And a punt. So their offense really is not doing a whole lot. Can we get something going? Over the middle, Brady, Devontae Smith, catch. First down up to the 41-yard line. Yeah, will they be able to create pressure on us? Because right now, I mean, Brady's just sitting back there doing whatever he wants to. 2:25 left, hand off to Trell White. Cuts it up. And that's going to be a first down up to the 29-yard line. So, everything seems to be working quite well now for this offense. We're rolling. We got 2 minutes left, plenty of time. We can utilize this run game as Harris somehow squeezes through there. He's got the first down up to the 19-yard line. He's having, look at that first half, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he's playing really well, and we can just kind of utilize the clock here. We don't want them to get another possession. 2nd and 7 now from the 15-yard line, just letting that clock run. We got 2 timeouts. Don't have to worry about it. Here comes the blitz. Fire quickly. Robinson's got it, and he's in for the touchdown. I'm guessing his knee or elbow never hit the former Jet. For some reason, they released him. I don't know why. And Robinson goes in for the TD. His 12th of the season. Leading the NFL right now in receiving touchdowns. Yeah, never goes down. On top of Ashton Davis. So we wasted as much time as we possibly could, but when you might as well just go in for the touchdown. We'll take it. 21-3 lead. And here comes this Jets team setting up a screen. 3rd and 4. ETN with the catch, and I believe he's going to get out of bounds. So, obviously they have Justin Tucker. So they don't need much room for field goal range, that's for sure. Another 3rd down. Willis back to throw. Fires to the outside. This one's caught. Jonnu Smith turns it upfield, and wow. That's some actually good AI decision there, getting out of bounds. I don't really see that too much. Gets out of bounds, saves them from calling a timeout. So they're close. And the outside, that's going to be caught. So now that pretty much puts them in field goal range. They'll call the timeout here. So this will be about a 59-yard field goal. Most kickers probably right about out of the range. But Justin Tucker, I don't think you have to really worry about that. So let's see. So it'll be about 58-yarder. Kick is going to be up, and yeah, plenty of distance. Probably would have been good from like 68 yards. So the Jets do get a field goal here to end the half. We'll go into halftime here. The 21-6 score. Still surprising that we're kind of dominating here so far. Hopefully we take care of business and get another win against this. So yeah, 21-6. I'm just surprised about the turnovers. You don't really see, especially a good quarterback like Malik Willis. What is he, like 97, 98 overall? Just making mistakes like that in the red zone especially. That cost them big time. Because it might be a different ballgame if he doesn't throw the pick. So the Bills are with the 21-10 lead over the Dolphins. And, man, the Dolphins. 1-8. Looking to go 1-9. Buffalo trying to go 6-4. Trying to stay a part of this division right now. At least stay in this, AFC hunt. So let's get the second half on. This game obviously not over. Just a 2-possession ball game. We know what this Jets offense can do. They can strike quickly. But you got a quarterback back there like Malik Willis that can do some damage. Definitely for sure. Here we go. 3rd and 8, but a chance to get him off the field quickly, but that's not going to happen. Tony on the outside has the catch. Beating McKeel right in the out of the, a little bit of a 8 to 10 yard out route up there up to the 37-yard line. 1st down. Nice job getting the depth past the 1st down marker. A lot of receivers sometimes have problems with that. 1st and 10. Caught. Tony again. This time up to the 48-yard line. Another Jets 1st down. So, yeah, this offense, once it kind of gets, rolling, as now he's in the zone. So that's not going to help us out at all. Once they get going, this could be a problem. Up the middle, 2nd and 6. Nice run stop there from Etienne. And now brings up a 3rd down and 3. They can run here. This could be also a 4-down territory situation. 3rd and 3. We're bringing some heat. Willis dropping the throw. Fires to the outside. Caught. Jonnu Smith. 1st down. And that was a great job. This offensive line is so good. It's really good. Jedrick Wills, left tack, go left or right. Jedrick Wills, and you can see Jackson Kirkland just wiping out everybody there. Allow Etienne to pick up good yardage. Just such a good offensive line. Vera Tucker still there at center. And then Brandon Sheriff and Mekhi Becton at right tackle. It's just, we try to bring some heat. We do. Here we get through. We get the sack. That's what we're going to have to do. Bring more than blocking and just hope he doesn't get rid of the ball quickly. That's the only way we're really getting pressure. This time we're just going to rush 3, drop 8 in the coverage, make him throw underneath. But he's going deep. And, oh, man. Almost brought down. Nice job knocking that one away. Incomplete. So this Jets team will have to settle for another field goal attempt. Tucker, about a 43-yard field goal here. I don't expect anything crazy here. Kick is going to be up. Perfectly down the middle. It is good. So 21-9 the score. You've held him to 3 field goals here so far. And that was a long drive to start the second half. Only 4 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter as Robinson over the middle. He picks up around 10, close to a first. They'll just give us inches short here. So now 3rd down and inches from the 33-yard line. Just definitely going to go to the run game here with Harris up the middle. And, whoa, that was close to being stuffed. Just kept the momentum going forward. He'll pick it up 1st down and continue this drive out up to the 35-yard line. You can see Brady in the zone, so we can see partial defensive play. You can see now they're running a cover 2 as Brady's just going to dump this over to the middle to Harris. And that's a 1st down up to the 45-yard line. So, hey, if they're going to, take away that deep pass, over the middle, we'll go underneath. We have no problem with that. 1st and 10 now from the 45. Another play action. Brady looking down the field. Man, coverage is really good. There's just nobody really open. He's going to roll out. Brady firing, and it's going to be incomplete. That is not his game. Pass was offline. He had Whitmer there, but yeah, just really good coverage. A lot of, everybody covered there. 2nd and 10. Devontae Smith to the outside. Enough speed to get around the edge. And that's going to be a 1st down up to the 44-yard line. So we head into the 4th quarter now. Only each team had the ball once there. We still have this possession in the 3rd quarter. So we're really limited the possessions here to where maybe even the Jets don't even have a chance. We'll see. 3rd and 4. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up. Brady rolling out. And fires, and wide open is Robinson, and he dives in for the touchdown. They brought the blitz. Picked it up. Brady moving around. Finds some space. And finds his open man. That was a great job. What are you... Was that... Who was that trying to swat the pass down from 10 yards away? What was that? Robinson dives in. Touchdown. 28-9 the score here. 9:16 left. We're really, I would say, dominating this ball game right now. 1st and 15. This one's picked off. Wow. Jonathan Jones is going to intercept that one. 3rd of the game for Malik Willis. And now we really have a chance to put this one away. Tried a quick pass, and it did not work. Man, he just cut that. Oh, I don't think his receiver helped him out at all. Tony just stopped. Yeah. I wouldn't put that on Malik Willis. When your receiver just stops like that, you're expecting him to go, and he doesn't. 3rd and 3, though. Brady to the outside, caught Devontae Smith. He'll be down to the 4. So we put this in for a TD. I mean, this is probably ball game. Right now already, a big lead. 3-possession ball game. Second and goal from the 4. We're going to go empty set with Brady. He is looking, just a 4-man rush. He's going to look, fire. Oh, dangerous throw. This one's picked off. Tyke Smith with the interception. Just trying to force it in there. I'm not sure why we did that. Second pick of the ball game for Brady. And to be honest with you, I didn't even see him there on the outside. I thought we had an open man, but nice play. Jets staying in it. They needed that. They needed the turnover, but they need a quick score. That's what they need. Can't have a long drive here. As Johnny Smith, these plays are great and all, pick up in first downs, but you only got like 5 minutes left. You're going to need some chunk plays. And you can see, we don't create turnovers ever. We just don't. We have 3 in this ball game. First and 10, outside, call it Johnny Smith. That's more what you need. Up to the 39-yard line, first down. Good tackle, though. Keep him in bounds. Let that clock continue to run. Yeah, if they're going to score, it's not going to put it to a one-possession ball game. Make him take up a lot of time. Over the middle, that's caught. Elijah Moore with the catch. Haven't really seen much of him in this ball game at all. He's been real quiet. 3:30 left here. Willis back to throw. He's got plenty of time. Fires over the middle, and it's Tony. Not sure what happened there. Just maybe dropped it? I don't know what happened, but it's an incomplete pass and brings up a 3rd and 5. Obviously, they're going to go for it here, 4th down if they don't get this. Over the middle, caught. I think Elijah Moore stole that from Johnny Smith. I think he's going to be a tad short. So 4th down and inches here from the 16. This is pretty much your ball game right here if they don't get this. Single back is ETN. They're going to give it to him, and he's got it, and he's got a touchdown. So the Jets go down the field, get the score. Problem is they took up a lot of time. So this is still a 12-point ball game. They get an onside kick here and hope they get it as Tucker with the onside kick, but is recovered by Robertson. All right. 2:46 left. Jets obviously can still get the ball back. There is time. They have the timeouts. We just got to get a couple first downs, and this is going to be a ball game. Hand off to Trey Sermon. Up the middle. Maybe around 4 yards. So this will bring up a 3rd down and 2 with 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Let's see if we can get this. We're going to, if we run it twice, if you don't want to get this, maybe run it again. Sermon up the middle. He's got the first down. Jets call a timeout here. So let's see. We got 2nd and 8. 1 timeout. Yeah, they still can get the ball back. But a first down will end it. Hand this off to Harris. Harris is going nowhere. So that'll be a timeout. Yeah, they'll still get the ball back if we don't get a first down here, but I'd rather get the first down, just end this. I don't want to make this any crazier. As Brady back to throw, looking, as he is hit, and the ball flutters, and it's picked off. So Brady with his 3rd pick in this ball game. And we had a man, but Brady gets hit. Ball flutters. Hilton is there to pick it off, and they got 1:40 left, no timeout. So this game is just very sloppy right now. It really is. As Willis firing, and this one's going to be picked off by Slay. 4th pick of the ball game. So 7 turnovers, 7 interceptions in this ball game. And that pick by Slay is going to officially end this ball game. Robert Saleh is going to go 2-0 so far this season against the Jets. We'll see if we see him in the playoffs. I'm not really sure. But that's going to do it. That's going to be your ball game. Yeah, sloppy game. Last game was, absolutely craziness. And this game was just pure sloppiness. Maybe some bad decisions. Some of the passes. We probably should have just ran it there at the end instead of throwing it with Brady. You run it, see what you get. Just let the clock run down to a minute, and maybe you get to like 4th and 3, and then you go from it there. It's probably what we should have done, but it didn't really matter because Willis just forces ones down the field, what you kind of have to do in that situation. And Slay picks it off. Not the greatest game for Brady. Harris with 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had a great first half, but other than that, second half, just not a whole lot. Robinson with 2 touchdowns, so he gets a little bit of revenge there for the 2 TDs against his former team that released him. And yeah, 4 picks. Other than Slay, they made like Jones, Guidry, and Grenard making great plays. So, That puts us at 9-0-1. We'll go to Cleveland. They're 4-6 on the season. Nick Chubb left their team, and all of a sudden they've just been awful. Look at that, 79 ranked offense. They still have an 89 ranked defense, one of the best ranking defense in this game, in this franchise here in season number 5. So maybe a low scoring affair. We'll see. I mean, hopefully we could shut down their offense, but with their defense, you know, Myles Garrett's still here. They have guys that are fantastic all over the field. I think they have a couple X factors, a lot of superstar guys. So this could be a very, you know, maybe a 14-10 game. We'll see, especially on the road in Cleveland. A little bit of a tougher place to play, so we'll see then. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.